Okay. Use keycard. On door. Oh, come on. Insert keycard. How about that? Okay, use, it doesn't understand, but insert, it gets. Come on, man. Synonyms. Synonyms. Being held upside down is not something you want to have happen for a long period of time. More time passes. While unconscious, you have the strangest of dreams. You imagine your name is Larry. You're wearing something known as a leisure suit, apparently made of 100% synthetic materials. These Space Quest games are known to kind of break the fourth wall and reference the other Sierra adventure games. So we saw a reference to King's Quest in the last game. Now we have Leisure Suit Larry, which in a weird way is probably foreshadowing what I'm going to play on Saturday afternoon gaming at some point. I'm not going to probably play too many, like this is probably the last Sierra game I'm going to play for a while, but at some point I definitely want to play like Leisure Suit Larry and King's Quest for you guys, because I think that's those are fun ones to play as, or to play through. Anyway, Leisure Suit Larry, you spend your time badgering women in the area to participate in bizarre mating rituals, such as, just then, consciousness begins to creep in. It's a funny way of like, trying to advertise the other games without being cheap about it. It's kind of funny to have these references to these other Sierra games in this game. Your head begins to clear, and you realize that you have been imprisoned. Your captor appears to be a large oaf sitting next to the fire. Okay, we're going to go ahead and save right now, because if we don't act quick enough, I'm sure he will eat us. So look. Hidden clearing, below the formations you're currently in. Center campfire burns one, blah, blah, blah. Can we throw our spore at this guy? Ah, that worked. He's paralyzed. Now, can we escape? Damn it. I get key. You can't reach it. Okay. So we have the ability to kill the hunter. That's not a problem. What we need to do is get him over here. Let's look at him. The hunter looks hungry. Okay. He's just staring at the fire, being hungry. Maybe you should start cooking me. I mean, not that I want you to eat me, but I'm just saying. The hunter seems to ignore you. Oh, no, he didn't. Calling him again. The hunter stands, takes a long look in your direction. His face, though strange in its own right, bears an expression one might see on a freak show patron. He moves closer. Sucker! Okay, so we've gassed him. Now let's take the key. You reach through the bars and take possession of the key. Use key. Unlock door. You slip the key into the lock and give it a turn. The lock snaps open. Imagine designing one of these games and you have to come up with stuff to type there. It's like, if somebody wants to unlock the door, it's like, yeah, I don't know, the door unlocks. What text could we possibly insert here? You slip the key into the lock, give it a turn. Like, it's so banal, the text. Open door. You open the cage door. Huzzah, we've escaped. Let's steal this guy's rope, because that's something that we should totally do. You grab the rope. Can we put him in the cage? That would be hilarious. Take clothes. Let's take his clothing. Aw, man. Search body. You search the large, not to mention unclean body of the hunter. There's nothing of interest unless tiny parasites do something for you. I don't know, they may. Can we take the spore? It was tremendously useful. Spent spore would not be of any use to you now. Oh, man. Let's try and, like, murder this guy. Murder hunter. Say what? Okay, kill beast. Oh, man. I guess we're not allowed to take sweet, sweet vengeance on this animal for capturing us. Now, one thing these Sierra games were notorious for also is the sort of obscurity with which, you had to solve these puzzles. And actually, one thing that's really annoying... Oh, look, spaceship taking off. That can't be good for us. One thing that's really annoying is, like, how do you... Oh, the hunter's gone. Oh, crap. But how do you get out of here, right? Like, you walk up here and you're like, where's the exit? You can't go this way. You can't go this way. One thing that I've always found about these Sierra games is not very clear where exits are in this game. Anyway. Oh, God. I guess we weren't supposed to go back. Another thing that's annoying about these old Sierra games is they're very picky on, you know, killing you and like what screens you're allowed to walk on. Like apparently if you walk here and you go back and you walk here again, you're dead. But see, now I'm okay. So I mean that's kind of annoying, the pickiness of it all. But yeah, it's not very clear where you can walk. It's also not really clear what you're supposed to use things for. I mean, I guess that's part of the excitement of these adventure games, is trying to figure out non-traditional uses of things in your inventory. But it would be nice if once in a while the things in your inventory had practical uses. Tie rope to log. Climb rope. I look like a genius right now, but oh my. Okay. We're gonna save, because this looks dangerous. Let's spit on this thing. Spit on beast. That does not compute. What was he doing before I arrived here? Ah! Damn it! That was not what I meant to do. It looks like this guy's just standing here looking in a cave, waiting. He's like, oh, it's a boring day. Okay, let's try swinging. F6 to release grip. I've got my finger over the F6. We're gonna have to make a leap here. This is like the space version of American Ninja Warrior. Only it's for keeps. They have like a ravenous beast here. Oh man, if we swing too far over to him, he's definitely gonna eat us. Oh, he swiped once. Swipe tight twice. Forget it! Yeah! Throw rock. Oh man, I want to be like a dick in these games. Like when I make a successful jump, I want to be like, yeah, and like throw a rock and hit that guy and have him like tumble into the gorge. Or how about this? Yell profanity. What? You don't understand profanity? I guess I'm not playing Leisure Suit Larry, so okay. Hold gem. Wait. Now we do it. So I like how if you're standing here, it's like, you don't need to hold a gem, but once you're over here, it's like, oh yes, of course you'd want to hold a gem. That makes total sense. Like, again, the parser for these games is pretty simplistic for its time. It does make puzzles harder, because if you first walk into the cave and you try to hold the gem, and it says you can't hold it, you think, oh, okay, I guess I can't hold it. But the fact that if you walk 5 more feet you can, it would throw people off. Think that they're not supposed to hold the gem. Anyway, you take out the gem, hold it in your palm, room is illuminated by glow. You hear a small shriek and the sound of many footsteps moving away from you. Oh man, something is fleeing. Let's go find it and intimidate it. Wait, how do I get past this? These 2 rocks. 2 rocks have stopped my progression. Oh, we have fallen into the darkness. Wait, I don't want to leave that gem lying around. Take gem. Got it. Okay, hey, it's the pink guys. What are they doing over here? Ah, wait, I have a translator? I guess it's from the first game, but I didn't even know I still had that thing. Okay, I guess we're gonna follow these guys. It's like a little Ewok village here. Welcome to our canyon. You look to be from out of town. Not only out of town, buddy, I'm literally a different species than you. Now, this is not shock and amaze. On behalf of all of us, I would like to thank you for saving our compadre from the hunters. No problemo. You're welcome to stay in the canyon as long as you like. When you're ready to leave, simply say the word, and my assistant will show you the way out. When you leave, you must seal the exit behind you for our own protection. Goodbye and good luck. Now, it would be kind of interesting if there was actually something to do in the canyon here, but apparently you're just supposed to say the word. This is equivalent to like a guest showing up in your house and being like, and goodbye. You know, like they're going to be wondering afterwards, like, what did we do? Were we not nice enough? We should have offered him something to drink. That's totally what it was. Okay. Well, we're going to climb the ladder. Wait. Let's give this guy a little hug. Hug creature. I don't understand hug. Oh, you monster. You don't understand affection? Climb ladder. Goodbye, my friend. Don't get caught in any ropes. Can't save you anymore. Now the screen is just totally dark. Hold gem. You can't maneuver with the gem in your hand. Okay. Put gem in mouth. Surprisingly enough, it understands that. Ah, better. So I'm literally walking around sucking on a gem. That sounds disgusting, sorry. Okay, now, so we go all the way down the ladder, and then we go right. Now this isn't, I like these little maze parts. Uh-oh. An inhuman guttural moan through the narrow caves. You're not sure which direction it came from. The only thing you know for sure, you've just soiled your undergarments. Oh man, I'm walking around with, sucking on a gem with like, waste in my pants. What's a nice way of saying it? What's an inoffensive way of saying it? Okay. Go left to right. Down all the way. Uh-oh. This is not the way I'm supposed to be going. I don't know if I'm going to make it out of this cave. I'm trying to follow some directions on how to go, but I don't know if this is going to work. Going all the way over here, going down, go all the way right. I mean, if I was playing this, you know, back in the day without any guide, this would probably take a long time to beat this maze. Oh, hey, we made it out. You have an opportunity to stand and spare your tender knees. What am I, like an 80-year-old man? The crystal clear water gives off a gentle glow in abundance. In abundance, it is able to light the room, and you take the glowing gem from between your aching jaws. Why are my jaws aching? You notice it is overly moist, and you slip it into your pocket. That's what she said, right? Boom! I wonder if we can drink the water. Although I suspect that will kill me. Drink water. While it looks refreshing in a way, they're slightly reluctant to drink water that glows. Maybe some other time. What? If I tell you to drink the glowing water, you drink the glowing water, damn it. Okay, I guess we're gonna just go for a little bit of a swim here as we try to find our way out of this cave. Oh, now this is interesting. Left or right? Bit of a gamble. Let's take our chances. We're gonna try going left first, and we'll see what happens. Whee! I think that's a cliff, and I can't stop. I can't swim, you fool. Not right now. Maybe I'll swim another time. Whee! And I totally died, didn't I? Splat. At least those deaths are obvious, so it's like, okay, well, I guess I go to the right then. I don't mind that when there's just like choices to make and you just get to see a fun way of dying one way versus the other. You enter the other mysterious chambers. You realize that the water is now racing towards a giant whirlpool in the middle. Uh-oh, you're caught in the strong current, powerless to alter your course. Guess we're going into the whirlpool. So there's really no way to kind of get through this swimming part without taking some kind of fall here. Down he goes. Your body is sucked down until finally you're able to resist no more. You must yield to the overwhelming force. Splat. Hey, it looks like those are boxes or something. This looks like man-made stuff. Geez, that was quite a trip. Paying around, you find yourself back in the open again. Now the question is, are we making any progress towards any kind of rescue? It seems like we're aimlessly wandering around the forest in no particular direction, with no particular goal in mind. Like, imagine you got lost in the woods and you were like, I guess I'll just kind of walk in this direction, climb down this, walk around here, just do literally just go in circles. Do nothing to actively try and get rescued. Although, as we can guess, eventually he's making his way out. In the context of the game, he is heading towards rescue. Alright, let's see what mysteries behold us here. Walking around here. What's over here? The foliage is too dense. What's over here? I bet it's too dense, yeah. Okay. When in doubt, blow the whistle. You give the whistle a toot. It makes an odd sound. You hear incredible whirring and grinding coming from the north. Suddenly, a Labian terror beast buzzes through the room. Looks like the Tasmanian devil. Looks like a tornado. Looks like he could do much damage. Oh my god. I was literally about to do something and he literally destroyed me. Okay. Well, not to fear. I don't suspect. I have a firm, a little birdie told me he is not gonna enjoy the water. Blow whistle. So we summon this dude, and we're going to throw the puzzle at him. Because one thing that is a kryptonite to these little random forest beasts is a puzzle. You throw the Rubik's Cube puzzle over to the beast. Boom! The beast appears interested in your offering. Curiosity gets the better of him, and he reaches down for it. Quite blah blah blah. Basically, he's playing with the Rubik's Cube now forever. We've pacified him with toys. Which is kind of how you... I mean, that's a good way to pacify people. Let's see what happens if we take the puzzle right out of his hands. Nothing here by that name which can be acquired. Okay. I mean, literally, I'm pretty sure that there is, but if you say there isn't, I'll believe you. Now, gotta save the game right here. J18. Okay, we have made it, actually, back to the hoverboard pad or whatever. We're steps away from escaping this wretched planet. But you know what we need? Before we do that, the beast is gone. He's taking the puzzle back to his friends. Be like, dudes, look what I got! We need a rock. Because if I've seen one thing in TV and movies, it's that you can throw a rock at a guard and hit him in the face. Uh-oh. Or just distract him. Oh, God. Is he coming over for me? He literally found me. Okay, that did not work. I meant to throw it at his face. Literally, my plan... Instead of taking out the guard, it alerted him to my presence. Okay, hold on. We need the rock. Take rock. Okay. Let's try throwing it at this guy's face. Throw rock at stupid guard's stupid face. Fack. At stupid guard's face. This isn't what you should do with it. Okay, fine. Throw a rock at guard. You throw the rock in the direction of the guard. Unfortunately, it falls well short of his target. By firing in the direction he thought it came from. Uh-oh. Oh, are we supposed to stand closer to the guard? I don't know what's going on here. Okay, hold on. One more try, guys. Jay can do this. Get rock. Okay. Now we're gonna... Oh, okay. Okay, so we're not actually supposed to throw the rock by itself. We're supposed to use the jock strap or the sports supporter. Now look at this phrase that we've typed here. This is the most complicated phrase I've ever typed into a Sierra game, and were I playing this by myself, I would not think that this would work. But apparently it does. You cleverly use, like, the fact that the parser could understand that is pretty remarkable. And again, it goes into how these Sierra games are so obscure, because how would you ever guess to type in something that complicated? Up until now, the game has taught you it doesn't understand complicated commands. You cleverly use the athletic supporter, swing the rock at the guard, blah, 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 we knock him out. Boom. Let's kick him in the face. We're the type of janitor who shows real class. Kick guard in face. Don't understand your request. Probably better you don't. If this game knew what we were typing in, it would be like, my God, you are a despicable person. Look, our clothes are blended into the shadow, totally. You can't even see the outline of our body anymore. Ooh, spooky. Okay. Use keycard. On door. Oh, come on. Insert keycard. How about that? Okay, use, it doesn't understand, but insert, it gets. Come on, man. Synonyms. As soon as the elevator door closes behind you, the platform which you rest begins to rise. Literally describing an elevator. You enter a small cubic box. As soon as the door closes, you hear an engine turning. Gears begin to turn, followed by the ascension of the entire system in which you are standing. Yeah, you're describing an elevator. Now, I guess... Whoa! Wow, that was embarrassing. Are we back here? Oh, okay, throw rock at guard with supporter. What? Oh, we gotta get a rock. So now we're inserting the keycard. Going up this elevator. Yes, describe to us how an elevator works. Where was the elevator invented? Please tell us that. Okay, enter shuttle. the rear entry. Okay, enter shuttle. Landed, the entry being on the rear left. Okay, enter shuttle. Oh my god. You know what I'm trying... I like how it's like, well, we know you want to enter the shuttle, but you're just not standing in quite the right spot. What? The rear left? Rear left of the shuttle. You'll have to move a little. I'm at the left. What the hell? Oh my god. Finally. Let's save that. I was pixels away from where I was supposed to be. Ridiculous. J19. I think we said with Space Quest 1 we're hoping to get 50 saves. I feel like this game is flying through a lot quicker. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I kind of remember this vaguely. Okay. Also, our guy looks more like grown up when we can actually see his face. Look at controls. I feel like typing "look in the tunk," which is an old Simpsons reference if any of you out there have watched the classic Simpsons. Everything looks automatic. The panel is loaded with clusters, system status indicators. There's a power button, hint hint, an altitude dial, and ascent thrusters. Okay, let's push power. That's a good place to start. Bleep. Okay, then we're going to turn that dial, because that's our ascension dial. The altitude dial is now set to VAC, whatever that means. Okay, push thruster button. How about that? Boom. The shuttle begins to vibrate and ascension thrusters ignite. Why am I even holding onto a joystick if this is all automatic? Push the down arrow. Oh, cool. Ascension thrusters ready. Okay, back is to ascend. Press a key. Okay, let's keep ascending. We're just going to keep ascending. We're literally just taking off completely vertically. This is how spaceships work in the future. You don't have to do anything. I mean, hopefully our guy learns how to pilot a little more once we get out of the atmosphere, or we're just going to get captured again. They're going to be like, there's a shuttle that's taking off perfectly vertically. It's really not moving in any sort of, defensive maneuvering at all. Let's just pick it up. Good work, Jay. Yay! A tone sounds. A soft synthesized voice notes that adequate altitude has been achieved. Descent thrusters are now ineffective. Monitor draws your attention again. Okay. So wait. We got high enough, now it doesn't want to let me go up any higher? So, now what? Oh, okay. I mean, we literally were just sitting in the shuttle for a while waiting for the game to catch up. There's nothing we could have done. Why not just cut to the chase? The screen suddenly splashed with an incredibly horrid image of Sludge Vohal. If a guy has a first name Sludge, you gotta guess he's probably not on the level. Like, that's a pretty horrible name to give to someone. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Don't try to pilot. Essentially, he's just going to capture us here. So I'm going to skip some of this dialogue to move us along here. Now we get to watch as my controls do nothing. Oh no! I'm in some kind of tractor beam. Tractor beam is always a funny phrase to me. It's like it's a farm analogy, like a tractor. It's like a tractor beam. It's like fire the hay cannons. As Vohal stated, nothing works. Okay, well, can you pull me into the shuttle bay already then? If you're gonna kidnap me, get on with it. Don't draw it out for my benefit. I guess they wanted to show the asteroid in the background. These amazing 8-bit graphics. I mean, they're awesome, don't get me wrong, but they're also hilarious at the same time. Through the window, you see your apparent destination, Vohal's asteroid. Okay. Kind of like a pseudo Death Star. Only an asteroid base might be more effective than a Death Star, because it would be kind of camouflaged. It'd be like if your evil base was like a mountain on Earth. It was like a giant tank. Which would actually be pretty terrifying. Massive bay doors close, blah, blah, blah. You step out of the shuttle. You're quite surprised to not find several of Vohal's guards waiting to greet you, beginning to ponder what the twisted scientist might have in store for you. Well, his plan is going to be to let you wander around the spaceship and slowly foil his plans, ultimately defeating him. So, there you go. Now let's go check out this base. I like it's very like now this references the Death Star because it has these platforms with like these giant pits. We're like, wee. You can just die in like with one false move there. Let's go over here. So the first thing we want to do is get in here. Look, you're in a small capsule enclosed above the door. Level 1. The only other feature is a rectangular panel. Look panel. Panel's 4 buttons. There's a small button engraving. Okay. I'm just going to skip to press 4. I'm supposed to press button number 4. I imagine if we press other ones, we would get caught and trapped and get into a lot of trouble. So we're just going to skip to the one where we know we're safe. Here we are. Now this is starting to remind me of Space Quest number 1, because now we're back in like a space station and we're down these like long hallways. At number 1, we stole an enemy's uniform, got a gun, and kind of fought our way out. Hopefully we get to do something like that here. A lot of the game involves you going sort of to the right or going east. If you've noticed that, it's a very left to right kind of game, which is interesting because it's a free roaming game, but there's this sort of rightward bias. But you know, these look like bathrooms. You know what? It has been a while. Maybe I'll take a short little break here. Can we go in the females? That'd be pretty funny. Press button. You're not near enough. Wait. Can we... That's hilarious. We're in the female's bathroom. I didn't think it would let us do this. Okay. Get toilet paper. Look. Okay, whatever. Open door. I guess all we needed was... Whoa, wait. Hold on a second. We just walked into the female's washroom, but wait, there's 2 doors here. If we exit here, we're going to come out the male's... So they have cross-gender bathrooms in the future. They give the illusion of like a gendered bathroom, but it really doesn't make any difference. That's actually pretty clever. That's pretty funny. I'll give them props for that. Okay, so we're supposed to we're basically going around like we were on the planet, collecting up a few things. You look in a janitorial closet, you smell one. You sense emptiness, melancholy line, begin to feel homesick. Take cutter. So we're just going around collecting a few tools that we're going to need to foil this guy. Not guns or anything per se, but things like toilet paper, a box cutter. We'll pick up some rubber hose to beat him to death with. You know, like the standard things you need to use when you're trying to foil a madman. A madman whose plan is to release traveling salesmen on your home planet. Does it imply that they're selling bogus life insurance policies? Because... maybe if my planet needs life insurance, it's not a plague, but like a blessing. It's like, oh, sweet! We've been craving life insurance! He's up in his space asteroid being like, no! They were supposed to not want to buy this stuff. Alright. Push button. Should be saving as we go here. Learned our lesson from before. And I guess there's a plunger in here? Another janitor closet. Good thing there are these various janitor closets spread around. It's funny how they each have different things. So it's like not like you can go get a box cutter and a plunger in one closet. No. That's too simple for a Sierra game. Let's have 2 janitor's closet, each with only 1 item in it. If you walked into a room and there's literally just a plunger in a corner, I don't know if I classify that as a janitor's closet as much as just a room with a plunger. Same with if it only had a box cutter. What makes it a janitor's closet? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Now we're going down to level 5. Are you guys ready for level 5? Apparently we're supposed to go this way now, although it looks like that's totally not a way we can go. These hallways all kind of look the same, and there's totally a security camera watching me. Oh wait, these look like doors that might be dangerous. Open door, or is it even a door? I can't even tell. It could be just a panel on the wall. I guess it's just a panel on the wall. Imagine that you were going through life and the world looked this blurry. Like I can't tell if it's a panel or a door. Imagine the world looked totally pixelated to you. Push button. There we go. What did I type before? Press button maybe? Look. Waste basket. Okay, get basket. Okay. Amazed at how much stuff an adventure game Hero Compare. You've just got to know how to pack. Guess I'm walking around with a basket with everything in my pockets or something. J26. If we go this way, I think we die. Well, maybe not. Oh! Literally just got knocked unconscious by some random dude. That's hilarious. Okay, we're just gonna walk away from this guy. Oh wait, hold on. There's one more thing that we need to get here. Getting ahead of myself. Get overalls. Pick up overalls. Worn out, not to mention filthy. Blah blah blah. Wait, there's something else I forgot in there. Get lighter. This is a closet that's stocked with stuff. I really want to know what's to the further right here of this dude here. Let's just see, just out of curiosity, what's over here. I imagine it might be my doom. Oh no, one of the cells is opening. Who knows what unspeakable horror waits behind the steel bars? Run, 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 run. What is it? Oh, it's like an alien from like Alien versus Predator. We're just gonna keep running. Oh god, it's after us. There's no way to escape it. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's just see what happens when it catches us. It's kissing us. Oh yuck, dark spiny beast, massive lips, grabs you. You're left stunned. Oh, it looks like we're okay, right? No. If we keep playing, an alien's eventually gonna burst out of our stomach, so we're gonna have to restore this. Go back to previous save game. Okay, but we don't need to be here anymore. Let's head out of the prison area. The prison janitor closet was well stocked. Must say, the prison janitors, they know what's going on. Also, I think they should do something about those beasts that they're holding that clearly have the capacity to just beat up people who walk by in the hall. They should really do something about that. Maybe don't have bars where the animals can stick their giant, inhumanly strong hands through the bars. I mean, that might be a start. That's just bad prison design, if you ask me. Alright. So we go this way. And what are we supposed to do here? Okay, apparently we need to now head this way. Door behind you closes solidly. Uh-oh. Barrier springs. Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble. The floor is moving to the left. We're about to die. So what we have to do here is... uh-oh. Stick plunger on wall. We're going to wait till the last possible second to do this, boys. You ready? Yeah! Using formerly uncharacteristic creativity, you apply suction cup like the suction cup like plunger to the smooth metal finish. Hang on for dear life. Once a janitor, always a janitor. Look at these beastly biceps holding on to this plunger. And we are safe. So let go. Okay, so we're going to put paper in basket. Drop basket. Light paper on fire. I don't know why we're doing this, but little birdie told me to, and so we're totally going to do this. While receiving a nice hosing, the basket... Okay. So we literally caused the sprinklers to come online, and I think that disabled a robot or something over here. Yeah, if we hadn't done that, see, these are robots that are in the wall. They definitely would have come out and murdered us. So it's a good thing we did that. We have reached the evil Vohall. And look at him, he's like all sinister. Bad guys always have these giant rooms with like this huge view. It's kind of like the equivalent of being promoted in like an office where you get like the office, the corner office with like the good view. It's like bad guys have to work their way up and like the real leaders have the awesome, amazing view of space. It'd be kind of too much for me. I like the cozy confines of a nice little computerized basement. You've just entered Vohall's secret chamber. The evil one himself is seated before a large console. Look at all these little salesman clones. They're not even robots, they're just clones. Anyone can make clones. So, Jay, we meet again. I must say I'm impressed. Watch your resourcefulness and tenacity. I'd love to chat, but I'm busy preparing the last salesman clones for their trip to Xenon. I mean, he could have... Bad guys always make this mistake. Why didn't he just kill me or blow up the shuttle? Kill me when I arrive at the station. Why did he let me roam around free? I've collected tools, man. I have toilet paper, son. You're not going to be able to stop me. I'm here to murder you. I'm just straight up going to murder you. Going somewhere? And this beam totally could have killed me, but instead, he's basically shrinking me. Yeah, give me more chances to survive. It is molecule reconstructing in miniaturized form. Oh man. Now, if you hadn't gone through, okay, we're exchanging some words here. If you hadn't gone through the game and collected the cutter, you would just be straight up screwed here. That's another thing with these old Sierra games. If you don't collect certain things, you can still go on in the game, but then you can get yourself stuck, which is so frustrating. And you have no idea, am I missing? Should I be typing in cut glass with supporter? You know, is that what the game is looking for? Or did I miss some critical thing that I needed? They don't really tell you. So here we are. We're now in miniature form. Being miniature is actually not bad. If that movie Ant-Man taught us anything, it's that it can be totally badass if you do it right. Climb invent. I was 2 pixels away and it was like, hey, you're not close to the vent. You can't climb in those. Wiggle your slim carcass through the vent. Okay. I think we are now in a spot where we can straight up murder this guy. So let's do it. Let's let my murderous rage out. Push button. That looks like the end of that. Way to go, Jay. You've just disconnected Vogel's life support. He's a goner without it. Great. Let's get the hell out of here. Get out. You can see Vohel struggling to take his last few breaths. Not you again. You think you've won, he wheezes, but all you have done is seal your own fate. He reaches and flips a switch on the far end of the console before dropping to the floor dead. Okay. Well, I guess now we gotta walk over here and press the switch. Right? This switch? Pull switch. Reduce or enlarge. Type enlarge. Man, he has agility that I have never seen before. Okay. Back to the jar, boys! The beam is just constantly firing, just waiting to enlarge anything. If an ant walked in there at this particular moment, that would be terrifying for us. Luckily, there were no ants. Just us. Okay, once you're reconstructed, this time to the correct size. I would have been reconstructed slightly bigger if it were just me. Notice that the clones are gone. Uh-oh. Let's see. Search body. Examination of his repulsively turgid, fabric-encased mass. Ugh. Reveals nothing other than the tubes from which supplied the blood and oxygen. You do notice the letters SHSR written in pen on the back of his left hand. I imagine that is his crappy way of typing in a code. Or like a password to remember. Look screen. Okay. Prognosis, terminal, interior environment, launch countdown. Okay. Type SHSR. Abort denied. SHSR. Abort granted. Oh, that's pretty easy. Well, here's a tip. If you're an evil mastermind, don't write the abort code literally on your hand. That is like the laziest thing you can do. Or at least code it somehow. Like, write it in reverse or something. This guy was not very bright. I think the tubes of oxygen were going to his head. We totally missed something back here, didn't we? There's that red little box. I thought about that as I walked by it, and I was like, what could that possibly be? You open the box and notice an oxygen mask. Remove it and close the box. Look at that. My adventure gaming intuitions are leading us through this. Okay. Let's go ahead and wear the mask, actually. Because if they give you an item when you're so close to the end, chances are you're going to need it. This is kind of cool, walking on like a glass tube on the outside of an asteroid. This game has very cool locales, I'll give it that. And it is kind of cool if this is like episode 2 of the Space Quest adventure, as if they were supposed to be like multiple episodes. I guess they only ever made like 5 or 6 of these. It'd be cool if they kept pumping them out like one every 6 months. So you have all these like adventures. It'd be like reading a comic book only you play an adventure game. Section of the glass is fractured, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I would have suffocated if I hadn't had that mask on. Good thing I thought to wear it. Alright. Time to escape. We're always escaping some, you know, space station or spaceship that's about to explode. Actually, I guess at the end of the last game, 40 minutes to meltdown. That's actually an insane amount of time. We're going to get this ready, push a button, because we're going to need it. But at the end of the last game, I said, we're blowing up this evil spaceship. Hopefully there's no janitor that survives that and exacts revenge on me. There actually was someone who survived to exact revenge on me. It wasn't a janitor, but it was Vohal, another scientist. So I guess there was a cycle of revenge going on here. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Any curiosity you may have harbored regarding the menacing metallic pest will now be satisfied. Oh, my God. This is Vohal Meromatic. Suddenly you notice that each and every bone of your body feels as though it's been transformed into molten matter. Ugh. It deboned me. Apparently, now, again, if you were playing this for the first time, you'd have no idea what to do there. Apparently what you're supposed to do... Okay, we're going to have push button ready. And then we need enter pod as fast as we can. So apparently you can get by that. There's nothing you're supposed to do there. But what you're supposed to do before you get to that screen, what the tutorial suggests is turning the speed down to slow. Yes, isn't this crazy? It's like there's no way to do this. Okay, we're going on slow. Okay. Going over here. And we're going to press the button. Enter pod. The robot has apparently decided that it is permissible for you to be here since you are already in the pod. Wow. Isn't it crazy that you have to do that? You literally can't play this game on a fast speed when you get to this part because you have to do it so quickly. Maybe if they give you a little bit more leeway, but that was crazy. There was no way I could have typed that in at the normal speed. Upon entering the pod, you take your seat. This is very reminiscent of last time. So push button, maybe? Warning, emergency space vehicle launch has begun. Chink! It's going to just spit us out. 10, 9, 8, 7. Guys, we're about to get to the wrap-up stage here. What have you guys thought of this whole Space Quest adventure, I guess, mini-series in a way? I mean, I've just done 2 Space Quest games back-to-back. But, you know, what have you thought about these? I mean, these are different types of games where there's been less of an opportunity for me to necessarily pick too much apart because I've had to kind of read ongoing prompts as I've been going and read what's happening in the game. So I don't know. Have you guys been enjoying these videos? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you can give me a like, give me a subscribe if you've been enjoying these videos as well. But we're not quite done yet, so I don't want to sign off just this exact moment, but I guess I started to sign off early there. But anyway, phew, you're going to have to stop cutting these escapes so close, Jay. Well, you must feel pretty good right now. You stopped Vohal from carrying out his threat of salesman infestation. Wait, where did the salesmen go? They weren't in Vohal's chamber. We aborted the launch, but where are they? Ultimately destroying the twisted scientist himself. No, I didn't destroy him. Destroy is like a heroic word for murder. I straight up murdered him. I turned off his life support and watched him just gag himself to death. And also saved your own skin. Just look at that score. Pretty darned impressive. Suddenly a warning signal draws your attention to the oxygen meter in front of the panel. It reads low and is dropping fast. Uh-oh. This is great. You knew it was all too good to be true. Okay, well, what we have to do is open, I think, a sleeping chamber. Oops. Look. Okay. There's a sleeping chamber here. So open chamber. And then we have to enter chamber. And cha-ching! You make the split-second decision to enter the sleeping chamber. It seals automatically. So I guess they were thinking ahead this time. They were like, well, we can't have him be the hero of the universe because for the third Space Quest game, what the heck are we supposed to do? So they have him go into cryo sleep, kind of like the end of Halo, actually. Spoilers. But yeah, I guess they were thinking for the third Space Quest. Although, interestingly enough, I don't think there is a third Space Quest, or there isn't a fourth Space Quest. There's something where it goes like Space Quest 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, or 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, or something. There's definitely a missing Space Quest at some point. I don't know if it's the next one or not. But anyway, soon, you're overcome by a pleasant drowsiness. This is certainly better than suffocating. You begin to drift away into a deep sleep with the satisfaction of having accomplished your task. You've come through in the clutch. And you deserve a nice long rest. Now someone would just pick you up somewhere along the way. This sets up Space Quest 3. 250 out of 250. Dudes, we aced that. Apparently you can get 255 points, though. Which actually, I totally want to do. We're going to rewind this for just a sec. And we're going to go ahead and type in cheat. And we're going to see the alternate ending. Congratulations, you are the most bitchin' adventure game player in the world. No, make that the entire universe while all those other silly saps struggle and toil through puzzle after puzzle. You have found a way to cheat yourself to the end. Is America great or what? Oh, that's great. So the alternate ending of the game is to literally cheat your way to the end. Now that is a game that has fun with the conventions of gaming, let me tell you. Guys, I really like Space Quest. It is a game that's actually difficult to play as a Let's Play because I have to spend a lot of time reading and editing out parts where I was reading about what to do and so on. Because as I said, if I'd struggled my way through this, we'd probably still be on the first screen, and that wouldn't be a fun way to watch these adventure games. But hopefully you've enjoyed my irreverent and sometimes rambling commentary as I've played through this. And as I've already said, if you've liked this, go ahead, give it a like, give it a subscribe. I'll be back with my main series, Let's Play 1001 Games, in a couple days. And for those of you unfamiliar with that series, it is a series where I'm working my way through a book called 1001 Games Just Play Before You Die. And it's loads of fun, so definitely check that out if it's all new to you. And either way, thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you have a good Saturday. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Peace. Just walking around trying every conceivable spot to enter the goddamn shuttle. Seriously, where's the entrance? Let me in!